one is recorded from my atrium here in my studio. And by the way, you see here the bonbonne de gaz, and I invite you to have a look at my video about how to change a bonbonne de gaz. And the breed of my dog is very exposed to dysplasia, which is an illness which is affecting the hips. And for this reason, when the dogs are young, you shouldn't be letting them run too much, and they shouldn't make too big efforts, especially for stairs. So my wife had the brilliant idea for placing just bricks as a kind of intermediate step, and this is ensuring the dog to make less efforts. When it's very hot, the dog loves to be on this very stair. I guess because it's the coolest place in the house. Timmy, viens voir, Timmy. Timmy. Allez, viens voir, action. Action. Viens mon chien. Allez, viens mon chien. Viens. Go. Go, 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 go. Voilà, super. So you see that it worked. Now the dog is using these stairs. Me as well, even though with a 45 size of shoes, these are among the most dangerous stairs for humans. And let me just, by the way, show you the works ongoing on this workbench. I forget to mention in the video about the barrier for the dog that in case you need to remove it more often, these speed clamps will be very useful. And you see here another little step I've added for the dog. Tip number 2 is about free toys for dogs. An excellent French YouTuber, Vincent Marchal, recommends following proportions for the occupation of the time of your dog: 40% of education, 40% of physical exercise, and 20% of love. For this reason, the marketing friends have invented a range of toys. Honestly, it's hard to imagine how many toys are available and to what price. So my tip number 2 is to share with you some free toys. But before that, let's have a look on the toys that my dog liked a lot. Probably the preferred one was this duck, sorry. It was beeping, but now it's flat, so it doesn't beep anymore. But he loved it because he liked to take it here on the neck and then play it like this. So he really loved this toy. This one he liked as well. I think what is good with this toy is that you have one part which is slimmer and one part which is thicker. So the dog can exercise its mouth on different places. And this one is still squeezing. A next toy is this fake bone. Honestly, he doesn't like it so much, so this one was not such a good idea. And then there is this one. This is in relation with my tip number 3. It is a very nice thing because the dog can exercise its teeth on it, and there's here rope, so that's a nice one. And I'm now coming to my tip number 3, free toys, which are very efficient. First one is a piece of wood, So this is natural wood, of course, it hasn't been treated. Just be careful that he doesn't eat what is around, écorce. But he will spend a lot of time on this, and it's better that he's eating this piece of wood than your legs or your fingers. Then an excellent toy is a bone. This is a bone from a beef. It's a remain of one of our barbecues. And this is really excellent because he stays hours on it. He likes to hide it. So this is really an excellent toy. And last but not least, a very simple bottle of water. This is a plastic which is treated for food, so there's no risk on it. And he really likes to put his teeth on it, and he also spends a lot of time with this toy. And for my tip number 3, I wanted to let you know that it's a very nice thing, which is the rope. And the rope, because when you're doing exercise with puppies of big breeds, you should be careful that they are not running too much, because again there's this risk of dysplasia. And so the rope is really good because it's taking a lot of power from the dog, and you can do it with very few space. And so really the dog loves to be challenged with the rope. On these pictures here you can see my wife playing with him. That's it, my friends. This video is now finished. Let me also take the opportunity for letting you know that I made another video for dogs, which is about the standards of transportation boxes for dogs in case you want to go on holidays by plane. I also invite you to share massively this video with your friends having recently got a dog. I hope that you liked this video and that you found it useful. If it's the case, please leave me a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, see you soon on Happy Hour TV1.